Hi everybody, it's Pam with Desert Family Homestead, and I want to apologize for the long hiatus that I've had in videos. So this is a life update. In August of last year, middle of August, my mother fell in my kitchen and she fractured her left femur. Now, she had broken her left hip. Gosh, when was that? 2013, 2012, somewhere around there. So when she fell and the way she was acting, I knew she had broken. So we called 911 and the ambulance came and they had to take her to Chandler Hospital. So after she had her surgery and she went to a rehab facility, it was a 2-week rehab hospital. And when she'd been there about a week, I knew I couldn't bring her back to my house. So we started the process and we found a group home for her. Unfortunately, we didn't find one here in our town, so we had to, but she was only 30 minutes away from us. And in October, my husband and my daughter and I went to the Selah Livestock Show up in Globe. And after we came home, I got sick with a sinus infection. And then about a week later, week and a half later, I was almost done with my antibiotics. And I started getting sicker. My husband had gotten sick. And yeah, we were positive for the virus. Thankfully, it was just him and I that caught it. So this is the beginning part of November. And had problems getting pharmacies in our community to fill our prescriptions. So on Sunday morning when my son went, our son went back to the pharmacy to try to get our prescriptions, and they told him that it would be another 3 to 4 hours before they could get them filled. I knew I couldn't wait anymore, so I called for an ambulance and I went to the hospital. I had an O2 saturation of only 82%, so I needed some extra help. I only spent 5 days in the hospital. That's the good news. Came back home, and my husband had gotten his prescriptions by then, all but one. And we went the non-conventional route to get the medication. And we both recovered. No lasting effects, except all that thick hair I had. Yeah, I've lost. Oh, I've lost probably 3/4 of my hair has fallen out. It's really slowed down. And last time I went to the doctor, he checked my head and I got new growth going. But so I went into the hospital on a Sunday, came home on Thursday evening, and while that afternoon, while I was talking, they were doing testing on me and stuff to make sure that my O2 levels stayed up enough that I could go home. I got a text message from the lady who owns the group home my mother was in, and the message was, give me a call when you have a chance. So between getting all the testing done and stuff, going home, and trying to adjust to being home again and recovering, on Monday, I hadn't called the lady back, but on Monday I got a phone call from the hospice nurse that was taking care of my mom, and she wanted to tell me that she was switching my mom from Tylenol to Tramadol. And so I asked, why are you putting my mother on pain medication? Because she's still in pain from her fall. What fall? Her fall she had on Thursday. Didn't they call you from the home and tell you she fell? No. And I asked the hospice nurse why she didn't call, and she said, well, it wasn't her place to call, that it was the home's place to call. And of course, when I try to call the lady, she doesn't answer. So I send her a text message, and she calls me immediately and tries to pass the buck that it was hospice's responsibility because she's under hospice care. I said, then why do I pay you as much as I pay you every month to take care of my mother? Well, we're just her caregivers. Right. She's under your care. You're her caregiver. You need to call me and tell me what's going on. So, needless to say, my mom didn't recover from her fall. And like a lot of older people, when they have a traumatic fall like that, it's just the beginning of their decline. And on December 4th, my mom passed away. It's a mixed emotion. Am I sad that I don't have my mother here to hug her, tell her I love her? Yeah. But that's the only downside to my mother passing. The positives are, for the first time since she's born, she's perfectly healthy. She has no health issues. Her brain is not scrambled due to dementia anymore. She can think clearly. And as my brother and I have said, she's probably looked down many times and apologized to me specifically for some of the things that she did and said, because I was the one that her, after my father passed, that her paranoia went on to, as I've told you before. We have another brother who's 2 years older than me and 2 years younger than my oldest brother. So he's right in the middle. His name is Stanley. He was born in 62 or 63. Can't remember for sure. But he died when he was a day old. He died the day after he was born. And for the first time since that day, my mom is with our brother. She's able to be a mother to him, finally. She's with our father. I saw her the day before she passed away. And one of the last things that she told me was that she wanted her mom. So she's back with her mom. She's back with her father. She's with our father. But the biggest blessing, and where I'm jealous, she's with Jesus. I have no doubts on where my mother went when she passed away. So, if you notice, this is a different wall behind me. Been working on my parents' house. Yeah. We started in September. Yeah, September, my brother and I started. And we started in this very room I'm sitting in, which originally was a living room. There was an addition done to this house before my dad bought it. And so there was a family room that way. And this room sat empty for many years until my parents had furniture, had the money to buy furniture for it. And my mom turned it into her formal living room. But we never really used it much. And then after my mom's dad had passed away and she got her inheritance from him, and they redid things in the house, fixed things, worked on things, changed things, they decided to turn this into a formal dining room. So she went and bought a nice dining room table, matching china cabinet and stuff. And that was a room we decided we'd just start at the very beginning, when you first walk through the door. And we'd started going through and stuff, and then I got sick, mom passing, the holidays. So yeah, it took a little bit. It took until January for us to get back into the house and start cleaning and everything. And with dementia, my mom was a paper hoarder before dementia, and she became worse afterwards. So it has taken a lot to go through a lot of the scattered papers around the house. So we're getting close, though, to having the house done. My brother's coming over today, and we're going to do some more work here. And we've been working on the garage, and the laundry room's almost done, cleaned out. So it's just a few things here and there in the house. I have to finish getting some things out of my mom's closet. My old bedroom, there's some things that still need to come out of the closet. Need to clean out the desk drawers. Need to clean out the linen closet and the drawers in the hallway for the linens, and sort through all of that. We have found treasures that we hadn't seen in years, and we have flipped quite a few coins. We came up with this a long time ago. There was a milk glass candy dish that we both said we wanted. So over the years, we knew we both wanted that. And my brother was teasing me, and he's like, yeah, we're going to have to flip a coin, aren't we? You're going to just flip a coin. And I said, why not? Fairest way to do it. So as we pull things out of drawers, closets, cabinets, and it's just like, ooh, do you want it? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. He reaches in his pocket, pulls out a quarter, and we call it. We take turns calling, and the very first day we were here working like that, and the first thing we flipped for was the milk glass candy dish. He won. And there was a few other things that we flipped for, and he won all the coin tosses that day but one. And then the others have been sporadic here and there. Pretty fair though, pretty even. And then the first day that we were working in the garage, and there was like 5 things that we found and we flipped for, I got 4 out of the 5. So I said, well, pretty even, because you got them all that first day, I got them this day. But he did win the last flip, and that was for our dad's binoculars that my dad had. I don't remember my dad not having those binoculars. So, and we even found the case for him, and the case was still good. So even the little silica pack was still inside that case from originally, and we moved those here from Kansas. So that tells you how old those binoculars are. They're older than me. I'm fixing to turn 57 here pretty quick. But that's part of the reason why I haven't been on here, just handling my parents' business, trying to take care of things, trying to work on their house. We come in at least every Monday and Thursday and work, although today is Friday. But the trash pickup is Tuesday and Fridays, so that's why we try to come on Mondays and Thursdays so we can fill up the trash can. And we have filled that trash can up many times, and one of the neighbors has been very nice and kind, and he told me that if I put the trash can out on the street for pickup, that he'll make sure that it gets put back in. And he just brings it up and sets it next to the garage. So he's nice. So we've decided we're gonna get a gift card for him of some kind, just to say thank you. Plus he helped keeping an eye on the place. They park their cars in the driveway and stuff, so it looks like somebody's here too, which helps. But we have 2 sheds in the backyard to go through, finish up all the little piddly stuff in the house. And like I said, got to go through the linens. Pretty much all the big major stuff we've sorted through, figured out who's getting, where it's going, are we selling it, because we're going to have a sell for the remaining stuff. But that has been my life. since August. Done some more livestock shows with our daughter and stuff, and I'll do another video about the livestock stuff and fair and everything to update you on all that, because I didn't even get you any videos of her projects. So, but I do have some other videos that I've made along the way. I just have not gotten to post them for some reason. I don't know. When I lay down to go to bed at night, I could easily put one on to post it, but just haven't done it because I'm tired when I go to bed. But that's what's been going on. That's the updates. That's my reasons for not posting and giving more updates. But I hope everybody's well. I am getting back in my garden, so I'll be getting some more garden videos up here pretty quick too, and doing those. I got myself a new tripod and everything, and it's really cool. So I can sit here hands-free, don't have to prop my phone and hope that it sits and doesn't fall on me. I've had that happen in the middle of making a video. Almost done with the video and the phone goes. So yeah. But that's my updates. That's what's going on in my life. I hope everybody's well and happy. So I will see you soon.